Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, welcome back. Working with what you got. Um, I'm checking on this chicken I made last night. So, I'm just on my lunch right quick, and I came to check out this chicken I put in the oven. OMG. Listen, I wasn't coming home on my lunch break, y'all. What I was going to do was just take me a lunch and then go back to the office and, do what I had to do. But thank God for this awesome job that I have. And I don't stay far from the job, so I could come home and do that. Oh, Lord, that's a big pimple. Y'all, that was nothing but God talking to me. Because I was like, I ain't going to do that. I just eat at, I'll just get something to eat, which I don't need to do. Then I was like, oh, if I go home, I can get me a piece of chicken that I cook. I left the oven on, y'all. God, it was such a crazy morning this morning. And I left these dish towels on the stove. But it wasn't on, that back burner. Well, if you had an oven on and, oh, God. Y'all, I came home to put the chicken, which is cooled down. I got up early this morning, like at 5 something, and I seasoned and cleaned the chicken last night. Came in here 5 something this morning and stuck the chicken in the oven. So by the time, while we getting ready, the chicken could be cooking. Mommy tip to all my mommies, daddies. Hey, help them mamas out. So anyway, so I came home to put the chicken up and get a piece of chicken for lunch, and the dang on oven is on. Oh, y'all. It just be that crazy, okay? Lordy. Oh, God. Okay. Just a minute, y'all. Just a minute. Wow. So the struggle is real sometimes. I used to do stuff like this when it was just me and Kayana. But the struggle is really real having these, all four of them. It's hot. It be so cold in the office. So I have to sometimes dress for the office. So anyway, y'all check out my little $2 dress though. From Salvation Army. Oh, today, Wednesday. On Wednesdays they have on Wednesdays they have 50% off. But anyway, while I'm doing all this yakking, I'm just yakking. I want y'all to subscribe to the channel. So I'm gonna pause because I need to get me a clock so I can keep up with the time. I just decided to come on here because I had some things on my mind. I put up those videos and my last 2 videos, check them out, about me getting evicted. Well, you got to watch the video and find out about that. And also about losing childcare, having this alopecia and hair thinning, which it is alopecia. Google it and look it up. It's several things you can do. I didn't use any medications. I prayed and I continued to do my natural, my hair is natural, but continue to do my hair regimen, which is shampoo in my hair and oil in my hair, grease my scalp with Blue Magic. Yes, I love Blue Magic. I have used it since I was a child. I never started using Blue Magic. I don't know what this stuff is about. Oh, you shouldn't use Blue Magic because, it's going to clog your pores. Okay, well, my girls, I've been using Blue Magic since Kayana was born. Since she was 1. Before that, olive oil and water. I use coconut oil, water, and Blue Magic in their hair. Sometimes I use shea butter, the creamy kind, the real raw shea butter, but it says creamy because it's easier to stir. Also, you can just put it in the microwave and it'll melt easier. So yeah, but that's what I've been doing in my hair, and that's how my alopecia got better. And I stopped stressing and I gave everything to God, and I started trusting Him more. Proverbs 3:5-6. So yeah, so hold on, let me I gotta keep up with this time. But yeah, so talking about that, you know, I get off subject sometimes, y'all. Y'all gotta, you know, bear with me because I have a lot going on in my mind. Like, I'm trying to remember to do this. I remember they snacks. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to pee. I should have did that before, but you know, I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't even thought about the chicken, and then the oven would have been on till 6 o'clock this evening. Oh, God be protecting me. You hear me? But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just gonna chill back and talk to y'all. So on my last video, that's what I talked about, and I just want to elaborate on the childcare thing because I know a lot of people may be like, you lost childcare. And if anybody know about getting a childcare voucher, you know you have to work at least 20 hours a week. I was working 20 hours a week. Actually, my job, it was part-time back then. I only had that job. I thank God for the beautiful woman that told me about this job. I was teaching the PCT program. It was an awesome job at the college. I loved it. Just to teach women and teach them, you know, and assist them in getting a better life, you know. It was awesome. So anyway, let me stay on task. Yeah, so I was working 20 hours, but the twins back then, they were 1, and they had to get their while I was working, they had to get surgery, tubes in their ears. They was always sick. They had hand, mouth, foot disease. Like, everything was going on. And because I was part-time, I was in a full-time employee. If I did not work, I did not get paid. That was my hours. So when it was time for me to do like my recertification, when I turned and everything, my hours did not come up to 20 hours. So they was like, oh, your hours didn't come up to 20 hours. They came up to 18 hours. So we're going to have to let your child care voucher go. Y'all, I pleaded with the lady. I cried, but I should have known they would have did that anyway. Because when I had the child care voucher back in 2014, after the babies were born, the twins were born. I got to stop calling them babies. When the twins were born, they were in NICU. And Serenity was on a child care voucher, and they told me they was going to take me off it then because I wasn't working. I was like, you do know, I have proof that I had my twins. I was on bed rest, y'all, when I did my recertification at the hospital. My daddy took everything that took for the people, for them to have for me to do my recertification. A month later, I had the twins early, got on, you know, 6 weeks postpartum, babies in NICU, in a hospital, you know. And they telling me we're going to have to take off the voucher because you're not working. How can I work? I have sick babies and I'm on postpartum. We don't care. So I should have known then, the following year, that they were going to do that. So this was in 2016, not 2015. 2016, this happened to me again. So the beginning of 2016. So that happened to me. I cried. This happened right before I'm walking into work. And I had to stand in front of a class and teach these students. And it was like, what's wrong with you, Miss Brown? You know, I'm thinking I look together, but I ain't look together. And, you know, it was stressful because I'm like, God, what did I do? Now we have to pay for 3 babies in freaking school. They were 1.5 years. Serenity was 2, or about to be 2. I don't know. At any rate, it don't matter. They was toddlers, and daycare is high as the dickens. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Well, with the help, thank God, of our parents, and when we couldn't pay for childcare, or when they couldn't help us, I had to keep them home. Then I'm stressed because I'm coming home and I'm dealing with stress on my other job. I started working 2 jobs. So I taught, and then I went to another job, and it was just stressful. And then, you know, it was just a lot going on. So from February to November 2016, we trying to work and pay childcare. We working to pay childcare. Mind you, I had a hell of a lot of other bills to pay. Okay, so he got his stuff, I got my stuff. We're trying to do this. It was stressful as hell, y'all. And I asked God for help. Like, I asked God, and God put the help smack dab in my face. I got a phone call for help, and I said no. Because, you know, it wasn't nobody I knew. I knew them, but it wasn't nobody like I knew, like my family. I don't want people in my business, in my home. I don't know you like that. God tried to help me. I asked God, you know, I just need you to help me. I need your assistance. Always ask for help, y'all. But I'm going to tell you, God tried to help me. He said, okay, Lorna, I'm going to give you the help. You crying, you pleading. I was mentally drained, y'all. I was done. I was done. Like, if it was not for my therapist, Jesus, I'm telling y'all, like, I wanted to really check myself into a mental institute. I know a lot of people I know tell me that all the time. How do you do it? Because I would have lost my mind. Like, no, I was on the verge of losing my mind. It was like freaking hard. Okay. So, a lot of other things went on in 2016. You know, that's how my hair thinning started, and it was just awful. I was trying to do the same styles I was doing, and I was like, what is wrong with my hair? You know, it was thinning. So then November, right before Thanksgiving, I checked my mailbox, and I had, and you know, they approved me and everything for the voucher, and I was off the waiting list, and they started paying for the girls' daycare. And right around that time, that's when I had got laid off. One position at the other job, I quit the college because I was trying to work 2 jobs. It was too much, so I went to another job. And that particular new job I had told me about the position. I started that position. It was hell. I was stressed. It was an easy job, but I was stressed because of the dynamics. Okay, so then that's when they laid me off. I could have stayed where I was at. So God say, Lorna, I ain't done with you because I tried to give you help. I tried to help you. You asked me for help and you denied my help. Okay, I'm going to whoop you some more, and I'm going to get you together. You ain't trusting me. You worried. You stressing. You about to lose your mind, but I told you I had you, and you still not listening to me. I got you. I'm going to get you straight. So he put a whooping in me, and I do feel like it was God, because I wouldn't be where I am today and look how I look today in 2018 if it wasn't for 2016. I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you about trusting God. And I know it's easier said than done. Lord have mercy, because it took me. It didn't just happen overnight in 2017. And anyway, so 2016, I lost my job. Watch my last video so I can, it explains what a video before that actually explains what happened with that job and what I was doing as a nurse. And I had to end up finding another job because I'm about to be evicted. Hell. Police knocking at my door early in the morning. Mind you, I was going through hell that morning trying to get my kids up. It was crazy that morning. And then I hear a knock at my door early in the morning. Anybody with kids, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids know how it is. You trying to get to work, trying to get the kids off to school, and you get a knock at the door. It's the police. Here go your eviction notice. And you got the money, and you told them you had the money, and you still sitting the police. Anywho, that ain't do nothing but making me stronger person today that I am. So after God finished whooping on me some more, that was the beginning of 2017 actually, and I started, you know, that person that tried to help me, I got their assistance. You know, I said, okay, let me give them a call, and I'm here today to tell you that it will get better. You just have to put your trust in God, and you have to pray, and you have to sincerely pray, and you have to lay it out for him, because if you don't, you're still going to be stressing. It's still going to be like, well, why is this happening? And now when stuff happen, I'm just kind of like, if God allowed all this other stuff in my life to happen to me, and he brought me this far, to the point, y'all, I was putting in so many applications, nursing jobs. You know, as a nurse, you can find a job. You lose a job today, find one tomorrow. That didn't happen for Lorna Boo. Nobody was calling me back. Then one day, I got a call from this job I work now. Got a call from another job. Then the blessings was flowing, y'all. They was flowing. I was like, oh, God, mama, guess what? All these jobs. I went on so many interviews. I'm like, okay, mama, I knew this was going to happen. And now I said, okay, this is the job I need, God. Literally, I'm like, this is what I need. Got in that interview. That's what I needed. And that's what they gave me. And it was even more than that. And I was like, there is a God. I knew it was a God. I knew it was a God when he saved my babies. I knew it was a God when he protect me and my kids. I knew it was a God when I didn't get evicted. But I mean, I'm just saying, when I got that job, and I'm like, what the world? You know, I just want y'all to know that you have to trust God. And I really want y'all to subscribe to my channel, because I have even more things I want to talk about. You know, sometimes you just don't have enough time, but I want y'all to subscribe and leave a comment, and go to my Instagram, you know, and Facebook, and message me. If you have something going on and you have a question, I don't care. Like, just ask me. But thank y'all for watching.